Seeing two big names compete in an Ironman is the most anticipated race of all time. It will give you much entertainment and curiosity about how the upcoming race will end up and who will take home the title. In today's video, we will talk about Lionel Sanders' thoughts on this 2022 season, particularly with Alistair Brownlee. If you're interested, be sure to keep watching.
Welcome to Triathlon Global Insights, the motivation channel for all triathletes. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to stay updated with what's happening in the triathlon world. We keep you updated about triathlon news, incredible races, training tips, and information about pro athletes.
Mr. No Limits Lionel Sanders is one of the most well-known and respected long-distance triathletes globally. Sanders, who was born in Windsor, Ontario, Canada in February 1988, is one of the sport's most social media-aware athletes, with a very successful YouTube channel to go along with his athletic achievements. Lionel has a never-give-up mindset and has overcome many challenges in his career to reach the peak of the sport. He is the 2017 ITU Long-Distance World Champion and IRONMAN World Championship silver winner. Lionel began his professional career in late 2013 at the age of 25 and quickly mastered the middle distance, winning Ironman 70.3 Muskoka on his pro debut. A frequent Ironman World Championship podium finisher, Shirley drew attention by finishing more than 6 minutes ahead of Andreas Raelert of Germany. Sanders carried on his winning ways in 2014, winning 70.3 races in Muncie, Racine, and Steelhead, before placing fourth at the Ironman 70.3 World Championship behind Javier Gomez, Jan Frodeno, and Tim Don. Sanders was the slowest swimmer on the day. The final margin between him and the winner, Gomez, was precisely the same as his swim deficit. Sanders would win his first full distance race later that year at Ironman Florida, even though the swim, his least favorite discipline, was canceled. In 2015, he added to his Ironman success with victories in 70.3 Texas, 70.3 Mont Tremblant, and 70.3 Muskoka, 70.3 in Racine, and the whole distance in Arizona and Kona, Hawaii. He also finished 14th in his first Ironman World Championship. In 2016, 5 consecutive 70.3 victories in Panama, California, Texas, St. George, and Mont Tremblant were followed by second-place performances in Racine and Wiesbaden, Germany. Despite slicing 4 minutes off his 2015 time, he finished 9th at the 70.3 World Championship and 29th in Kona. Lionel finished 2016 with another Ironman Arizona victory, a race he regarded as a kind of atonement following his disappointing performance on the Big Island. No limits is Lionel Sanders' well-known catchphrase, which he established based on his own life experiences. The mantra emphasizes that the only limitations are the ones you place in front of yourself, which only exist in your imagination. Sanders' triathlon adventure is based on this theory, which he checks every day. On the other hand, Alistair Brownlee is a patriotic Yorkshireman who has won 2 Olympic gold medals in the triathlon. Few triathletes have a more distinct racing style. To put it another way, hyper-competitive. Throughout Alistair's domination of short-course triathlons, everyone else knew they were in for a tough race if he was on the starting line. But in truth, Alistair's biggest adversary has frequently been his physical limits and infirmities. On the bike, he and his brother Johnny Brownlee would smash the field to create a breakaway, while often visibly barking orders at their breakaway companions once out of T2. He had a reputation for being able to run incredibly quickly off a hard bike. You'd be stupid to bet against Alistair in a one-off race if all racers showed up in top form. Brownlee's accomplishments, qualities, and passions are not restricted to triathlon. Before Alex G pushed what was considered a fast-running triathlon to a new level, Alistair had announced his ambitions to test himself in pure running competitions, notably the Glasgow Commonwealth Games 10,000 meter. He won the British 2018 10,000 track title in 27 minutes, 51.94 seconds. Alistair had declared his ambition to test himself in pure running events following his achievement at London 2012. Notably, the Glasgow Commonwealth Games 10,000 meter. Brownlee has a strong running background, having won the English Schools Cross Country Championship in 2006. But despite his efforts in running 28 minutes and 32.48 seconds in 2013, he fell short of the minimum B level of 28 minutes 10 seconds to compete in Glasgow. Brownlee has also written 2 books, the first of which is the popular Swim, Bike, Run: Our Triathlon Story, which he co-wrote with Johnny and details the brothers' climb to the top of the sport. Then, in 2021, he published Relentless, a documentary that looks at what characterizes or creates sporting brilliance. This through interviews with athletes from several sports. Alistair has the appearance of a man who is driven by achievement in every aspect of his life. For example, he joined Incus Performance as an investor and strategic consultant in October 2020, and he was voted to the European Olympic Committee's Athletes Commission in October 2021. He is, however, much more than that, and immediately after his London 2012 victory, he and Johnny founded the Brownlee Foundation. This charity strives to encourage youngsters from all walks of life to enjoy and benefit from athletics. These two, who had a big name in triathlon, were expected to fuel the race in the upcoming IRONMAN 70.3 Oceanside. Lionel Sanders is well aware of Alistair Brownlee's threat in IRONMAN 70.3 Oceanside's upcoming Saturday. As he trains and prepares for the IRONMAN World Championship in St. George on May 7th, Brownlee makes his long-awaited comeback to racing after ankle surgery. Sanders, in the meantime, has every reason to be thrilled about starting his 2022 campaign in California, having chosen Mikael Eden, the brother and coach of two-time Ironman 70.3 world champion Gustav Eden, as his coach a few months ago. In a video on his YouTube page, he discussed the upcoming season and the task he faces next weekend. "You always have the cards stacked against you against a guy like Brownlee," he added. He said that the odds are always set against someone like Brownlee, who can finish first or second, right in the lead, and control the entire pace. According to him, Brownlee is in good form, Appleton is in good shape, and Canute is in plainly good condition. And to Steve McKenna, with whom he had previously raced, he stated these are all good individuals who will have an edge by coming out a little further back. Sanders, who is now 34 years old and a seasoned pro, admits to being more worried than normal ahead of a special year for competitive triathlons. The calendar is very loaded with 2 Ironman World Championships and those new PTO events. That ends our video for today. What are your thoughts on Lionel Sanders in the Brownlee Showdown? Leave a comment below to let us know. Thanks for watching and staying with me till the end. You may like, subscribe, and press that notification bell so that you'll be updated on my next upload. Take care, everyone. Bye.